to the agent program, Initiate. I'll be waiting for you inside. Follow the lights, please. Majestic, isn't it? I'm Diana. I'll take you to your quarters.
Someone likes to keep secrets.
Secrets are our stock and trade. Besides, from what I hear, you have a few of your own. I'm not like you, in case you're wondering. I'm in the Handler program. Agents and handlers work in unity. You know the expression, know your enemy? Well, that part is my job.
Knowing your enemy is only half the victory.
I know.
What just happened?
You also need to know yourself.
I don't know.
I'm working on it.
You're hot, Mikey.
I read your case
Oh,
file.
sorry.
Impressive work. Partly textbook, but I suppose field work never
I mean,
is. Tell me,
Did you like start
what
streaming
did it
or
feel
something?
like?
I did start
Taking
streaming,
lives?
Random. Disordered.
but I don't.
Is that
I mean,
why
I
you
put
came
my
here?
mic up,
Why you let us test
like,
you?
Maybe I'm
made some
not the
noise, and then
only
I put
one
it down
being
again,
tested.
and I guess maybe I was hot like
Well.
when I put it down.
We are here. Basic training
Okay.
starts at 0600 hours.
I'm hoping it's a little bit less annoying
I should
with this headset. I
leave
don't
you
know.
to prepare.
Well, it had been great,
Oh, really? Okay.
and then, but just now, like, in like
Are
pretty
you
much
sure
like 5
about
seconds
this?
I am.
before
There
I
are
said
no
something,
second
it was
chances,
like
Miss
wide open.
Burnwood. Not here.
And then
I
it's
choose
exactly
him.
how it was.
May I inquire why?
Okay.
A blank slate, antisocial, apathetic and unresponsive. No doubt the boy shows promise, but
Perhaps I see possibility where others see limitation. Isn't that what a handler does, sir?
I mean, I had
We'll
meant to
see.
ask actually.
anyone can kill Miss Burnwood.
If things were a little better.
He still remembers nothing?
If he does, he's not sharing.
I
We
didn't,
will check up on his story.
buy the headphones.
The hospital in Romania.
Just,
In the
please.
meantime,
I was hoping they
keep
might.
him under close watch.
Anything that makes hanging out with me less intolerable.
Welcome to Advanced Mission Training. This operation originally took place in Sydney. The target was Calvin Ritter, infamous cat burglar, also known as the Sparrow. You will need to infiltrate the yacht, isolate and eliminate your target, and exfiltrate, all without arousing suspicion. And remember, as an ICA agent, you are the most dangerous person in any room. But blunt force will get you nowhere in this business. And a true assassin never calls attention to himself. Good luck, Initiate. As previous tests have established, you exhibit an unusual level of enhanced sensory perception. Use your instinct now to sense the position and movement of people around you and identify your target.
Sir, you can't go through here.
As suspected, security won't allow you on board in your current outfit. We should avoid confrontation and look for another way in. That mechanic is in your way. Sneak up and subdue him quietly. You put on his clothes. That's a first. Might just work, though. People do tend to see uniforms, not faces. Be cautious, though. Some people are more observant than others. Not bad, Initiate. Right. They won't find him anytime soon. This particular uniform should get you access through the staff entrance. Just act normal. Hold on. That mechanic with his back turned? He's what we call an enforcer. He knows his crew and he'll see right through your disguise, so stay out of his line of sight. Right, now for the tricky part. Start by locating your target. Intel suggests he's around the bar area. You're in. Well done, Initiate.
Hey, stay safe.
suspected, Ritter's private deck is off limits for mechanics. If assimilation is the name of your game, you'll need a better disguise. Well, that's gonna leave a mark. Good thing we have insurance. Okay. Unlike mechanics, the cabin crew is allowed upstairs access. I see what you're getting at. Very unorthodox. I like it. Target's private deck. Now we're getting somewhere. Ah, but according to intel, Ritter is another enforcer who picks his own cabin crew. So tread carefully. The target will spot you if you get too close. To eavesdrop on his conversation, try and find a way to blend in. Blending in, I see. Well done, Initiate.
You're not a superhero, Calvin. They don't exist.
Well, not with that attitude, they don't. Mr. Norfolk, so good of you to fly down. Can I offer you a drink?
Oh, no thank you. No. Not before 6. My wife is very insistent about that rule.
My sympathies. So, excellent timing. I just had the computer set up in my office. Shall we?
Yes, please. Lead the way.
Nice impression. If we win, you can fix me a drink. Anyway, sounds like Ritter is about to have a private meeting with the gentleman in white. This could be useful.
How you doing?
Impressive. Not a man of simple taste, that Calvin Ritter.
Saw this painting, an original Gorka.
Clearly, Ritter doesn't want to be disturbed. Try sneaking round the back.
Wow. So you got the blueprints. Most impressive.
People get what they pay for, Mr. Norfolk, and you paid for the best. Here, I'll pull the files for you. Not my usual seeing technology. Most of my clients are art collectors. So what is it anyway? Some type of reactor?
Well, not just a reactor, Mr. Ritter. It's more of a
Any second
revolution.
now.
50 years ahead of its time, maybe even more, maybe 75 or 100. I don't mean to boast, but whoever makes it to market first with this reactor will become the king of...
Well, I'm rooting for you.
Now is your chance. Use your silent pistol or the client will notice.
Give me a second.
Your target is down. Now head calmly towards an exit. The red car marks your exfiltration point. Simply push the button and you're in the clear.
Yacht crew, impressive.
Advanced mission training complete. And may I say, elegantly done, Initiate. I guess my hunch was right about you. I look forward to the
You're
final
what?
test.
The best. Not really.
At what?
Pretending to murder people.
Oh, cool.
Actually pretending to pretend to murder people. Because that was a pretend mission.
How did you know?
I told you he had talent.
His stats are off the charts. Such skills and reflexes. They could only be the result of previous training. Power like that, with no moral restraint, he could be dangerous.
I thought that was rather the point, sir.
All agents have weak spots, Miss Burnwood. Pressure points to keep them in check. But this one... Perhaps it would be better to just...
Give me a chance, sir. Give him a chance. I will take full responsibility.
Very well. It's your show.
Welcome back, Initiate. As an ICA agent, every challenge you face can be overcome in multiple ways. Complete this exercise again, this time attacking it from a different angle. Vary your strategy. Improvise. We will be watching.
Sailor. Hi.
John, just so you know, I'm like on call, so if
Okay, if you disappear,
I
you're
get a
not
pop
being...
up, I'll have to disappear.
Yeah, no worries, man. I gotcha.
Last two sessions I've had haven't even been related to Java. One of them was discrete mathematics, which I'm pretty sure is its own freaking category you can select.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was to do with... Hold on. Different sort of questions about...
Back already? Buddy, making us look...
So the question was about different things related to decks of cards. So, like, how many cards do you have to... Well, the first question was, like, how many cards do you have to draw from a deck to guarantee that you have at least one card from every suit? And then the second question was something to do with how many different 3-card...
Cell phones. New one's broken too.
How many different combinations of 3 cards can you draw from
It's a sign.
a deck of
You're the finest thief the world has
well,
ever
I don't think I think the question was like how many you could draw if you kept drawing from the same deck. I think the question was like how many different combinations of 3 cards are there in a 52 card deck.
Right.
So that was like a permutations question, and the previous one was, well, the previous one was a lot more sort of up. I don't really know if I answered the second question correctly, to be honest, because I just first I pulled up a permutations calculator because nobody wants to have to fucking remember how to calculate that, and then I also just like Googled his question. And the solution came out the same as what I had calculated, so I was like, that's right. Because the thing is he didn't ask me to answer the question. He said he already had a solution and he wanted to know if it was right, and I was like, I think it's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, came out the same as what I figured out. So it's whatever. What do you think the first one was, though? How many cards do you have to draw?
Corey, repeat the question, please.
How many cards do you have to draw from a 52-card deck to guarantee that you have at least one card from every suit?
I'm thinking about it. I'm going to shoot somebody in a second. Let's hide in this closet. Guarantee you get one from each suit. The only way to guarantee it is to remove, in the end, to get the one of the cards to guarantee it. You have to be. Sorry, I'm trying not to miss my chance.
This isn't timed, John. So if you
no, but I'm trying to.
It's fine.
Think it through. Don't forget about it. It's one of the things you got to hold it in your head, not let it drop from it. Like, there are 13 cards per suit, right?
Yep.
And to guarantee you get one from each suit, surely you have to draw. Ooh. But 13 of them, and then the next one will guaranteed be from the other suit.
Yeah, that's correct. So it'd be 40 cards.
Right.
So the way that I thought about it was worst case scenario. So like your worst case scenario would be that the deck had somehow been sorted into order so that you would have 13 cards from the first deck, 13 for the next, and the next, and the next. So you would end up drawing 39 cards and only have 3 suits, and the 40th card would have to be the foot.
Yeah.
Or really, it wouldn't even have to be in order like that. It would just have to be in such an order that the last suit was the last 13 cards, and the rest of it could be ordered however it wanted.
Yeah. But you still wouldn't get that last card guaranteed until you got to the 41st.
Well, no, I think it's a 40th rank because the first 3 suits would be 39 cards.
Yeah. Apparently I missed my chance.
Oh, and the other fucking guy didn't want to ask about Java either. He was like, I need help with SQL. And I was like, well, I know SQL, so let's do it. And he threw this mess at me that I spent the next hour trying to fix, like, you know, basically sort out with him. And like trying to like tell him like, okay, well, you know, it's fine. But always remember that when you do this kind of SQL statement, you need to have this and that and this and that. And he's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. It had a bunch of weird characters in it too. I think the whole fucking thing he had pulled from like the code from some site.
Yeah.
You know, online somewhere, and didn't really understand half of it.
Oh god.
There were whole statements that were like incomplete. And I was like, well, the statement needs a closing parentheses and a semicolon, otherwise it's not a legal statement.
I thought I'd missed my chance, and then he went back where I was before.
You know, I bought BattleTech. I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna play it.
Playing it.
I did try playing it.
Oh right.
I just stopped because there were other things to play.
Fibry wire. To garrot the guy. I just calmly walk out of here. And I might try changing my graphic settings. They're hovering around 40 right now, but it'd be nice to get a bit of it.
Once again, great work,
4 different pages.
This exercise is available for as long as you need. When you are ready to advance, you have only to let us know.
I just got word. Romania was a dead end.
You're saying that he lied?
Place is real enough. Deserted. But we found no trace that your man was ever there. Or anyone else for that matter.
Someone erased his steps.
I don't live in California.
We'll keep digging, of course.
Oh yeah?
But frankly, it's as if the earth just spat him out.
The wildfires?
The wildfires, yeah.
Are you still determined?
I mean, obviously, if you're like...
I was told there'd be no second chances.
A professional firefighter, and then it's the place to be. Or at the very least, you get shipped out there a lot.
Very well.
But I wouldn't want to live there. For a variety of reasons. It's gonna break off, we already know that, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be calefacted.
The final test is based on an authentic 1979 mission. The high point of Training Director Soda's career as an active agent. The target was Jasper Knight, a famous US chess master exposed as a Soviet spy. Soda's caught up with Knight at a military airfield in Cuba and eliminated him against all odds. This will be your objective as well. Now listen carefully. ICA exams aren't normally this difficult. Not only was the airfield a virtual fortress, but he even added additional guards. Sodas wants you to fail. He considers you a threat, and this way, your unfortunate exit from the program won't raise any eyebrows.
So then, did you see the...
If he thinks we're bowing out, he's
I want to talk about it
mistaken.
some more.
Good luck, Initiate.
I was watching the
First
trailer
things
for
first.
that new
We need to gather some intel. Now, you didn't
Once
hear this
Upon a
from me,
Deadpool dealie.
but I would eavesdrop on the two mechanics
And,
just beyond the fence.
Well, no, it's an old movie. So they've done a recut of Deadpool 2, but made it like it's a PG-13. And,
right.
And so Deadpool, the framing device for the whole thing is that Deadpool is reading the story of Deadpool 2 to Fred Savage.
Who's Fred Savage?
Did you ever see the movie The Princess?